Sussex won for the third time on the spin in the Royal London One Day Cup, their latest and emphatic victory at home to Surrey by 95 runs. Put in, Sussex made a fine start through Chris Nash and Luke Wright. Boundaries came thick and fast in the opening overs as both of the Curran bowlers were punished, the home team showing plenty of confidence after recording back-to-back victories. One-day cricket has not been overly kind to the Sharks over the last couple of summers, but they are now right back on track. A short ball from Tom Curran was helped over the boundary by Nash as he and Wright opened up with a stand of 64 in 11 overs. Ravi Rampal made a good start with the ball though when he came on, Wright dragging a delivery back onto his stumps to go for 27. Nash completed his 50 with a second 6 off his 58th ball and looked in prime form with plenty of boundaries in his knock. In total, he reached the rope 8 times and cleared it on 3 other occasions. He was now well backed up by Harry Finch, a man in a good run of form right now. He too kept the board ticking over nicely, this pair taking the total up to 149 just past the halfway stage of the innings. Nash then turned a quick and short delivery from Sam Curran to Tom at long leg, the batsman's innings ending on 82. And Sussex found themselves on 204 for 3 when Stiaan van Zyl was out in an almost identical fashion for a patient 27. Finch followed 2 balls later for 61, nicking Tom Curran behind as Sussex threatened to lose their way. In for the injured Ben Brown, Michael Burgess looked to impress against his former county, while Laurie Evans continued where he left off in the win over Kent. 3 more maximums, seeing him race to 38 from only 23 deliveries. He's obviously seeing the ball very well at the moment as he took 24 runs off a single Tom Curran over. Burgess also looked good for his 23, he too clearing the rope off Rampal. But 2 balls later he was on his way, as this time he picked out Stuart Meeker in the deep. Evans and Jofra Archer soon followed, but the runs continued to come at a good rate in the last few overs. David Wiese hitting the 8th and final 6 of the innings, a huge one, before he was out to the last ball for 23. Sussex though making it to 300 for 8 from their allotted 50 overs. On a pitch which certainly offered the quick bowler some assistance, Jerome Taylor pushed one through to have Scott Borthwick held by Burgess in the 3rd over of the reply. Mark Stoneman and Dominic Sibley then pushed on to lay the foundation for what looked as if it would be a good chase initially. They took the total to 59 in the 12th over. And then on 15, Sibley nicked off De Wiese for the first of his 4 wickets. Stoneman made it to a 50 off 54 balls, and then he struck his 55th into the distance. He was dominating the scoring. So when he pulled Wiese straight to Van Zyl after scoring 60 of the 94 runs on the board, it was a big turning point. Ben Folkes was then dismissed courtesy of an outstanding catch by Burgess, one that may have even surprised the bowler. You won't see many better behind the stumps. Surrey slipped to 128 for 5 when Rory Burns was another victim of some excellent fielding, this time by the bowler Danny Briggs. And it was 139 for 6 as Sam Curran was completely foxed by George Garton. The game was just about up when 7 runs later Tom Curran fell to Briggs, a wicket which brought in Gareth Batty, who tried to keep his side in this game. Briggs soon had his revenge, ending with figures of 3 for 60, Wiese adding a catch to his wickets. Ollie Pope made a good-looking 55 for the visitors, this 6 added to his 4 fours. He was the 9th man to fall with 98 runs still required, Archer cleaning things up off Garton's bowling. And it was all over in the 42nd over, Rampal playing Wiese back onto his stumps, the all-rounder ending with fine figures of 4 for 29. Surrey were all out for 205 and that meant a 95-run defeat, a result which put Sussex up to 2nd in the South Group with 3 wins from 5. They'll look to make it 4 wins in a row when they next head to Essex on Wednesday.